Hey guys, so I'm just about a week post-show and I just wanted to share with you guys some of the plans that I have and all the shenanigans that's been going on this past week after my competition. As you guys can tell from the title, I gained 10 pounds in 1 week. I'm not too upset with it. It's definitely a lot faster than I would have wanted to, but you know, there's a lot of smarter ways of going about it. I just kind of went wild and just, you know, started living without really like reverse dieting. I just went straight into just eating whatever I wanted to eat, and not mainly just eating. It's just a lot of, you know, catching up with people that I haven't been able to hang out with because I was prepping. And you know, every time you want to hang out with friends, it's always, food is like always the center of everything. So it's just, you know, my brother's birthday, I have a friend that flew in from out of town, I'm hanging out with some girls, I'm, you know, going on legitimate dates with Nate, and, you know, all of it just kind of like happened all at once, and I didn't hold back. So, and not to mention the time where I bought a slice of carrot cake and ate it as I was driving through the car wash. If nobody saw it, it didn't happen. Balance. Definitely never ate a slice of cake while I was driving through the car wash. So going back to my show, I weighed in that morning at 111.8, and every day after that I noticed like a 2 pound gain, a 2 pound gain, and a 2 pound gain. And by Wednesday, which was 4 days after my competition, I was 119 pounds. So I gained 8 pounds in 4 days. And then I noticed on Thursday and Friday, I kind of plateaued a little bit. I was around 119. And then this Saturday I was 121.4, something like that. So it was 10 pounds, 111.8 to 121 point something in 7 days. That's a good amount of weight for 1 week. And again, that's just, you know, from living a typical life, and it amazes me because people eat like this every single day. And I mean, yes, there was a lot more variables to go into why I gained a lot, you know, why I gained that weight. You know, water retention, glycogen, all those things that are factors into why I gained such, you know, an insane amount of weight in such a short period. I definitely gained some body fat. I'm not going to say I didn't gain any body fat. That's something that I could see and I could feel it. It's there, it's coming back, and it's gonna take a whole new, you know, mindset to, you know, get used to, you know, putting on some body fat, because you go from super stage lean, and then you go into, you literally can feel like every ounce of body fat that's coming on your body, and you're like, oh, that hard work, oh, it's so hard to get rid of, but you can put it back on so quickly, but that's a whole new thing. And another, you know, mind shift that you're really going to have to kind of come to terms with yourself, that yes, when you do put on muscle, you are inevitably going to put on some body fat. And a lot of people use technically reverse diet. So what I probably should have done was, you know, slowly bring up my calories until, you know, my metabolism gets used to the amount of intake of food, but that didn't really happen with me. I just wanted to live. I've been prepping since February, guys, so like it's been many long months of just, you know, being in a strict regimen of, a strict diet, I definitely, went a little too hard, but I'm not gonna be upset with that. It was worth it. It was worth it. All right, so what am I doing next? So from looking at my stage pics, and guys, I just got my stage pics today. They were posted online, and I was very excited to see, because I did something different with my hair. I did my own makeup, and I really wanted to see how everything tied together. The first picture up on stage was me doing my hip drop, and I had no words. I was just so proud of myself. My physique was phenomenal, and just looking at that picture and just thinking about like all the work that I put into that show, or overall, I had no words. I was just so happy. I was so proud of myself, and I'm the type of person that's very, very hard on myself. I'm always nitpicking at specific little things that's not even a big deal, and then it weighs down on me, and but just seeing that picture, I like literally told myself, I was like, wow, you look good. And with time and consistency, I can see myself on stage, with the pros, and just giving myself that compliment, like, really, really meant a lot to me. And that's something we tend to not do. We tend to like forget to compliment ourselves. We forget to give ourselves that credit, and just giving myself that credit, and just complimenting myself was just such a big thing. So anyways, going back to what I'm gonna do next. So after getting the judges' feedback and just critiquing my own self, I do feel that I need to put on a little bit more muscle, especially in my hamstrings and my glutes, a little bit more mass in my shoulders. I feel once you have the, a little bit broader shoulders, it does bring that waist, it makes that waistline come in. It looks like you have a smaller waist. It's like an illusion. Yeah, so putting on a little bit more mass in my upper body, and just a lot more glute work. I feel that my glutes were could have been a lot more fuller. So in this next, few months, honestly, I don't have an established time period that I'm gonna build, but I'm definitely gonna build. I'm definitely gonna take, between 8 months to maybe even a year of just consistently hitting the gym, hitting it hard, boosting up that volume, and just really killing those workouts, because I feel that my glutes could have been a lot fuller this last show, as well as my hamstrings. So that's the goal for this next stage of this life. But the best part is, once you're building, you can eat. So I'm excited to eat. I'm excited to build. I'm excited to improve. So I wanted to give you guys a comparison of how I looked coming into the show versus versus my dimensions a few weeks out from my last show. So in April, which was about a month into my prep, my dimensions were, the circumference around my shoulder was about 40 inches. My waist was 27.5. My hips were 37 inches. Around my thighs, the meatier part of my thighs, I was 21 inches. And my biceps were about 11.5 inches. I have little baby biceps. So that was in April. So a few weeks out from my show, which was, I believe I took these measurements July 18th. Yes, July 18th. This is my little, I literally keep track of everything, guys. Everything. I know. Okay. So a few weeks out from my show, or a few days out from my last show, July 18th, my shoulder span around was about 39 inches, so I lost 1 inch in that. My waist was 24.5, so from April to July, my waist went in about 3 inches, which is pretty awesome. My hips were at 35.5, so I lost about 1.5 inches there. My thighs were about 19 inches, so I lost about 2 inches around my thighs. And my biceps shrunk about 1 inch, so I'm at 10.5 inches. So just to show you guys, just wanted to give you guys a little comparison, just for you to know. I don't know. I just find it interesting for me. But yeah, so going into this next, off season, which is not an off season, it's an improvement season. I am aiming to get a lot bigger than I was in April. I really want to put on some more muscle, and it's inevitable. When you put on muscle, you are going to put on some fat. As far as for me, I'm like a go hard person, so I'm not trying to put on an excessive amount of fat, but I'm also not really trying to hold back much. I really want to maximize that time that I have to build muscle. And hopefully, at the most, by next year, I, can bring the best package yet. So, that's for me. So I will not be competing until next season, which hopefully the earliest May, the latest July. But until then, I'm going to really work on building my glutes, building my hamstrings, putting on a little bit more muscle in my upper body. And yeah, and I look forward to sharing some of the workouts that I do with you guys that I find effective. And I've been messing around with my programming. So once I get that organized, I really want to share my how I program and how that works. It's more experimental. Once again, you guys know me, I'm a teacher. I'm not, a kinesiology major, or I don't have any type of certificate to be a trainer, but for me, it's very experimental, and a lot of guidance from Nate. But I do look forward to sharing that with you. Let's see how it goes. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys.